What's going on, guys? Glock Guy 226 here. Today is January 1st, 2017, so I hope you all had a good and safe New Year's last night. We had a pretty good time ourselves, so yesterday during the day, I went to a buddy's house, had to return his Les Baer to him. I made a previous video last week on the Les Baer 1911 and the Springfield TRP 1911, and in that video, I did say I was kind of interested in the TRP. My buddy gave me a number on it. It was a pretty good price. I just wasn't sure if I was going to purchase it. Well, I ended up buying it. And yesterday, I put quite a few rounds downrange with it, and I am really, really happy with this gun, guys. I'm glad I picked it up. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I picked up a Springfield loaded 1911. Really nice gun, had the national match frame. It was pretty high-end 1911 as far as production 1911s go, and it has ran really good. We put some rounds through it yesterday, and he's put, I think, about 150 rounds through it as well before yesterday. But anyways, I traded that gun and some cash and ended up with the TRP, and I'm very happy with it. There's just a lot of really cool options on this gun, which if you want to know more about it, go check out my 1911 video. It should be the video, my last made video, so just go to the channel and you'll find it. The TRP though, guys, this thing performed excellent. I took 350 rounds to my buddy's house. He took out, I think, 250 rounds, and we kind of just laid some ammo on a table, and we both kind of just picked at it, whatever. We like to share ammo, so I don't have an exact round count, but all in all, we had right at 600 rounds. Most of it was Winchester white box. There was 100 rounds of Tula steel cased, and I think around 75 rounds of Federal HSTs. And between the Les Baer Thunder Ranch and the TRP, we didn't have any malfunctions whatsoever. This trigger in the TRP is amazing. It is a really, really nice trigger. I get trigger pulls right at 4 to 4.2 with it. I'll go ahead and throw the scale on that for you guys here in a minute. We'll go ahead and safety check it. I always do safety check my guns before the video, but I'll go ahead and do it on video for you guys. It's kind of dark in that chamber, but I assure you there's nothing in there. Nothing in the magazine well. But guys, the TRP has been an excellent 1911 so far. Either tomorrow, which is a Monday, or Tuesday, I plan on going out to the range and putting another 100 to 150 rounds through it. Just a really, really fun gun to shoot, guys. I know a lot of people aren't the biggest 1911 fans, but you can't deny how comfortable they are to shoot and how accurate they are. It might not be my go-to gun, my carry gun, whatever, but all in all, guys, it doesn't hurt to have a really nice 1911 in your collection. And, you know, I've owned a couple 1911s previously, just never really got into them. My buddy ended up buying that Les Baer, and I shot it a little bit, and I was like, you know, now I need to get me a 1911 because I'm interested in them again. So I bought that Springfield loaded, and you know, it was a nice gun. I liked it, but then he brought over this TRP that he just purchased, and he said, well, you know, I got the Les Baer. If you wanted to buy the TRP, I'll do some trading with you on the loaded and some cash. And I thought, no, you know, I don't need no super nice, crazy 1911. And he said, well, I'll leave it at your house. You could do a video and, you know, just give you some time to think about it. Well, if you want to sell your buddy a gun, just take that gun to his house and let him borrow it for a week, and I guarantee he'll end up buying it. So that's what happened. But overall, guys, I've been very happy with it. Super nice gun. Let's go ahead and throw that scale on here. Now, I just have a basic pole scale. It is a Wheeler. It's not a Who Makes the Digital Alignment, I believe. I'd like to get one, but for my purpose of it, guys, it serves its purpose well. I've got my use out of it. I think you can get them on eBay for around 15 to 20 bucks. But as you can see, it is right at what, 4.1. So I'm getting very, very consistent pulls out of it. And at the range, guys, this gun was so easy to shoot fast and accurate. I mean, even over the Les Baer. And right there was 4 on the nose. So really, really cool gun. Very happy with it. I also purchased a new holster. which I ordered this holster a few weeks ago from a guy I met on Instagram, actually. A very cool dude. Here's his business card. Cottings Custom Concealment, which it can kind of be like a tongue twister. I was trying to, get that down, say it in my head. But very cool guy. He is a veteran. I believe he just runs a smaller business out of his house. He is in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Like I said, I'm friends with him on Facebook, Cottings Custom Concealment. I sent him a message asking him a few questions about his holsters and prices and turnaround time, all that stuff. And he said, I think it was a Tuesday night, maybe Wednesday, whatever. He said, hey, if you want to order this holster, I'll have it done and in the mail by tomorrow for you. And I was kind of like, I'll take it, but we'll see about that. And sure enough, guys, he had it done that night and shipped out to me the next day. Now, due to holiday stuff, because that was, I believe, like the 21st, 22nd of December, due to holiday stuff, I didn't receive it till, I think, 4 days ago now, which was like the 27th or 8th, somewhere in there, which wasn't still bad on, shipping time, but it did get delayed, over Christmas and stuff, which is fine. Either way, guys, I order a lot of holsters through different smaller companies, and it's not, not abnormal for them to take a month or two to get it done and shipped to you, which is fine. But guys, I'm telling you, this guy did a very, very good job for the short time period he, got it done and shipped to me. I went with the single small clip, or the single thin clip on this. I've never ran a holster with it. I've wore this around the house quite a bit. I haven't really wore it out and about as my everyday carry yet. I have put a pretty decent amount of ammo through the TRP. I do trust it, but I do want to get some more Federal HSTs, which is what I'm going to carry in it, to run through it just before I carry it, on a consistent basis, or at least use it as one of my carry guns. I want to run at least 150 to 200 rounds of those HSTs through it. So I'll stick with my Glocks for right now, but carrying a full-size 1911, guys, I always thought, how the heck are you going to comfortably carry this gun, let alone conceal it? But I tell you what, guys, this holster has done a great job of that, and really what it comes down to with carrying a gun and concealing it and wearing it comfortably, it comes down to your holster. When I first got into guns, I thought it was kind of silly that guys were spending, $70, $80, $100, maybe even more than $100 on a holster. But now that I've carried for a while, I really understand why. You get what you pay for, all in all. And I figure, heck, it's a 1911 holster. Say I get rid of the TRP and I buy a Wilson Combat, or if I buy a Rock Island Armory for whatever reason, this holster will fit those guns. So I've had the TRP in it. I've had the Springfield loaded in it. I've had my buddy's Les Bear Thunder Ranch Special in it, and it's fit all those guns nicely. So I like it, guys. Go ahead and go check him out, please. Really cool dude to work with. Tell him I sent you over there, and I'm sure he'll work something out with you. But overall, another gun I took out yesterday was the Ruger LCP II 380. Before yesterday, I had right at 150 rounds through this gun. I made a video on this probably within the past 2 weeks, and I had a few guys comment that, hey, I have the LCP II, and I've been getting failure to feeds, failure to fire, failure to eject, whatever the malfunction was. There was a few different guys that had said stuff, so they wanted to know, has yours been running all right? And I haven't had one problem with it, guys. I ran 150 rounds, I think it was last Monday or Tuesday, through this gun, all full metal jackets. I've been running this Max Tech. I ordered, I think, 400 rounds of this stuff, just Max Tech brass. It is, 95 grain. Yeah, I ran 150 rounds the first time I shot it, and it's not the most comfortable gun to shoot, guys, these little mouse guns. But I just, I own it. I want to make sure it runs. So I ran 150 rounds without a hiccup. Then yesterday I took it out, ran another 100 rounds of full metal jackets through it. And then I ran 25 rounds of the Remington Golden Sabers. And these are 102 grain, if you can see that there. Sorry for the glare. But, and it ran fine. So, I can't say anything bad about the LCP II. What I recommended to those guys that did say they're having malfunctions, I said contact Ruger. They're a pretty stand-up company. I've had to deal with them before on a couple 1022 parts, and they were really cool about it. So I said, you know, shoot them an email or call, whatever, and I'm sure they'll get it taken care of. A few of their issues did sound like either magazine problems or ejector problems, which, you know, personally, I leave that up to Ruger to deal with. On a brand new gun like this, something that just came out. Now, if I have a problem with my Glock or maybe even a 1911, I mean, if it's something I can determine and fix it for 10, 15 bucks, or it's a spring or something, I'm going to go ahead and just do it. But on newer guns like this that just come out and just hit the market, that's kind of a gamble you got to take, you know. I mean, you're buying a gun that just came out. That's why a lot of guys like to stick with Gen 3 Glocks, because they've proven themselves, they're reliable, the design's good. But if there are some LCP IIs out there that are having malfunctions, Ruger needs to know about that anyways. Maybe it's a design flaw. Maybe they're letting 25% of their guns get out with this flaw, and that could get somebody killed. So, you know, when I get my guns, new, used, whatever, I have to take them to the range and at least put a couple hundred rounds through a minimum to make sure that I could trust it if it came down to it. You know, like the LCP, this is by no means going to be my everyday carry gun. It might be a backup gun. The main reason I bought it was if I got to go to a wedding or something where I, you know, really have to conceal something, or could only carry something really small, that I could at least have something with me. So I want to make sure it runs well. Like I said, it's not going to replace my Glock 19 or my Glock 43 as my everyday carry, but I do want to make sure that this thing runs. So I've had good luck with it. I'm happy with it. I would recommend it. Just to those guys that are having problems, I would contact Ruger and let them know and go from there. But that's about all I have for tonight. I just wanted to go over those two guns that I took to the range yesterday. I also took a couple Glocks, but I am going to do a separate review on the agency arms triggers I put in my Glock 43 and my Glock 19. I'll probably do that later in the week. I'm going to try to get to the range tomorrow, which is a Monday or Tuesday, to run the TRP a little bit more and my Glock 19 and 43 a little bit more with the agency triggers. So I will be making a video in the next few days, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, go check out my other content, and have a good night, guys.